we've been talking about technology all this week on the show. It's been a very exciting week, and it just happened to coincide that you had some research that came out that has a technology component about it. So we wanted you to talk about that today.
Great, I'd love to.
Great.
So just as you said, I think it was Monday or Tuesday of this week, a new study of ours came out where we basically took one piece of the overall skills system that's a tool called the BIP Builder, or Behavior Intervention Plan Builder, and we tested it out. And so the idea behind this tool is to basically give clinicians, whether it's a board-certified behavior analyst or a special education teacher or a parent, etc., give them tools that will help them make the behavior intervention plans that they design a little bit better. Okay, so it's not going to replace, the need for a BCBA, but it's going to give that BCBA tools that will point him or her in the direction of creating BIPs that are the least intrusive, the most evidence-based, and that are directly linked to the function of the child's challenging behavior. So it's not kind of just pick your flavor of the week. It's pick treatments that are actually proven to work and that are ethical and that are likely to actually help that person get what they need in their life rather than having challenging behavior.
Which is a great idea, but you tested it out, and what did you find?
Right, so what we found, basically what we did was we took, actually it was CARD supervisors and supervisor trainees, and we randomly assigned them to one of two groups, either the treatment group or the control group.
Okay.
The treatment group used the BIP Builder. The control group didn't, okay? Now, all of these folks are already folks who know how to write BIPs. They've already been trained on functions of behavior, they've already been trained on evidence-based practices, and they're already good at writing BIPs, okay?
So you just wanted to see if this could make them that much better.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So the point of the study, and honestly, that's the point of the BIP Builder. It's not to replace someone who knows how to treat challenging behavior. Computers are never going to do that. But technology can make them even better, right? Or make them more efficient, or be able to get that information out to a larger audience, right?
Yeah.
So what we did is we randomly assigned them to one of two groups, treatment or control. For both groups, we said, give us one behavior intervention plan that you've written for one behavior for one child, just one. And we take it, and then we rate the quality of the behavior intervention plan, okay? Then we randomly assign half of those to use the BIP Builder to update the plan. So basically make the plan again, but now use the BIP Builder tool, and we see, does that have an effect on the plan? Does it make it better, worse, whatever, right? Then the control group, we said, update your BIP just normally without the BIP Builder. They've never used the BIP Builder, they don't even know what it is necessarily, so they just use whatever the normal expertise is to update their behavior intervention plans. So two groups, they both update an existing BIP, one using the BIP Builder, one not. And then what we did was compare how those BIPs changed, right? And what we found was using the BIP Builder made the behavior intervention plans more function-based. So they were more directly addressing the function of the child's challenging behavior, which is great.
Yes.
And that effect was statistically significant. And we also found that the BIP Builder did not really have an effect on how intrusive or how punishment-based the BIPs were, but there's a good reason for that. We had what's called a ceiling effect, which is basically if your behavior is already at an expert level, it's not necessarily going to get better, even if you're using a good tool. Okay, so at the beginning of the study, the behavior intervention plans weren't using punishment anyways.
Okay.
So when they used the BIP Builder to update them, it didn't change the amount of punishment they were using because they weren't using it to begin with. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it can't really get any better in that category.
Right.
But so we were fine with that outcome, right?
Yeah. But those are high-level trained people who are doing that.
That's right.
I would be excited to see if you took people who don't have the benefit of all the CARD training and see how much better they would be as a result of it.
And so there's a million different studies that we want to do with this, right? Like we'd like to take a parent who's just doing their best and has read a couple books, has seen a few things on the internet, but they're not experts, they're just doing their best, give them the BIP Builder and see if that actually improves the quality of the behavior intervention plans they come up with, right?
But I'm excited the fact that it made the experts, made it a little bit more efficient and made them better out the gate to begin with, made it more function-based.
Yeah, yeah.
Very exciting.
And it also made their behavior intervention plans a little bit more evidence-based too, meaning that they selected treatment components that were actually based on research, not just kind of whatever tradition suggests might be a good idea. And again, there was a bit of a ceiling effect there. They're already doing really good on that. I think they were already at 90 or 95% on that. So there wasn't a lot of room to improve, but they did improve a little bit. Now, we didn't see a statistically significant effect on that, which means that the improvement was there, but the statistics couldn't tell whether it may have gotten a little bit better anyways, even without the BIP builder. So it's kind of some scientific mumbo jumbo there, but basically what it comes down to is if we had larger groups of supervisors that were participating, then that effect might have been statistically significant.
Okay.
But it's visually apparent. If you look at the graphs in the manuscript, you can see like they improved.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, so it's fun stuff. It was an interesting study to do, but the main thing with technology, and that's why I love your show so much, honestly, is technology has the potential to get what we know works out there to the world. So honestly, like our card supervisors, they don't really need the BIP builder. It will make them better, and it's a nice tool to make their job more efficient and even better. But people who really need it are people around the world. So what would really be cool would be to take, let's say, a group of parents in South Africa or a school in Eastern Europe, somewhere that has little to no access to expert ABA consultants, and give them a little bit of training and give them the BIP builder and see, does that actually help them be more efficient or help them be higher quality? So who knows? Maybe we'll do stuff like that in the future.